Let's dive right in. Today we're talking about self-awareness, but not as some vague, fluffy concept. We're talking about it as a practical tool, something you can actually use to find your inner compass and navigate your life with a real sense of purpose.
So to kick things off, I want you to look at this number, 35,000. Just let that sink in for a second. Any guesses what that might be? It's a number that has a massive impact on every single one of us, every single day.
Yep, that's it. It's the number of choices we make. And these range from the teeny tiny, like should I hit snooze, what do I want for breakfast, all the way up to the life-altering, what job should I take, who should I spend my life with. I mean, think about it. Our entire lives are really just the sum of all these decisions stacked on top of each other.
And that brings us to the real kicker, doesn't it? If we're making all these choices, how many of them are we actually making? Or are we just on autopilot reacting to whatever life throws at us? When you're just reacting, you can end up feeling totally adrift, letting your mood or what other people think dictate your path instead of your own true intentions. Trying to make good choices without that internal guidance system? Well, it's like trying to sail a ship in a storm with no compass. You get knocked around by stuff you don't even realize is there, like your own hidden biases. Or you might get hit by what some people call an amygdala hijack. That's literally when your brain's fear center just takes the wheel and shuts down all rational thought. And that's a one-way ticket to a cycle of bad choices and regret.
And that is why self-awareness is your compass. It's not complicated. It's just having a clear picture of what's going on inside you, what you value, what you're passionate about, what sets you off, and, just as important, how other people see you. It's the tool that helps you find your own true north.
Okay, so this sounds great, but how do you actually start reading this compass? Well, you don't need to go on a month-long silent retreat. The easiest way to start takes just 5 minutes a day. Seriously, about the time it takes to make a cup of coffee. Let's talk about the daily journal.
Now, the magic here isn't about writing a perfect, profound essay. It's all about consistency. The ritual itself is powerful. You find a quiet corner, you set a timer for just 5 minutes, take one deep breath to center yourself, and then you just write. The most important rule, no judgment, no editing. Just let it flow. Really, that's all it is. Think of it as a scheduled conversation with yourself. It's not a chore. It's your own private meeting. And when you start doing this every day, these little 5-minute chats start to add up, revealing some pretty surprising insights and giving you a ton of clarity. So, once you're in the habit of that daily check-in, we can zoom out a little. Let's look at another tool that helps you create a more detailed map of your life. It's a really powerful visual exercise called the Wheel of Life. The whole idea here is to get like a 30,000-foot view of your life at a glance. You take these key areas, career, finances, health, all the big ones, and you just rate your satisfaction in each one on a scale from 1 to 10. A 10 means you're absolutely crushing it. A 1 means it's an area that needs some serious love. It gives you a quick, honest snapshot of how balanced your life feels right now. And the best part is, the feedback is instant. If you plot out your scores and you've got a nice, round wheel, you're probably having a pretty smooth ride. But what if it's all jagged and bumpy? Hey, that's not a bad thing. That's just data. It's like a big flashing arrow pointing you directly to the parts of your life that are feeling a little neglected and are asking for your attention. Okay, so we've looked inward with journaling. We've mapped out the big picture with the Wheel of Life. Now for our last tool, we're going to tackle something we can't see on our own, our blind spots. And for that, we're going to use something called the Johari Window.
Now, this might look a little bit like a boring chart from a business meeting, but stick with me. It's actually fascinating. It breaks your personality down into 4 areas. The open self is the stuff you and others both know. The hidden self is what you keep private. The unknown is a mystery to everybody. But the real gold, the place where incredible growth happens, is in that top right quadrant, the blind spot.
This is it. This is the stuff that other people see in you, your little habits, your quirks, the way your words land, that you are completely oblivious to. And the only way to shrink this blind spot is to get feedback from people you trust. It takes guts, for sure, but finding out what's in there is absolutely crucial for building better relationships and just being a more effective person. So let's bring this all home. The daily journal, the Wheel of Life, the Johari Window, these aren't just navel-gazing exercises. They all serve one single purpose:
to give you the power to make choices that are actually aligned with who you are and what you want, so you can build a life that feels like you're.
And the payoff is huge. It creates this amazing ripple effect. When you get better at managing your emotions, you automatically get better at solving problems. That leads to more clarity and focus in your day, which naturally lowers your stress and anxiety. And when all of those things come together, you're left with something incredibly powerful. A deep, unshakable sense of purpose.
At the end of the day, these tools are just invitations. They're ways to start a conversation. By shifting from just reacting to everything to making conscious, intentional choices, you get to stop feeling like life is an accident and start feeling like it's a masterpiece you're creating. Your inner world is right there, waiting to be explored. So what's the first question you're going to ask